first opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 National League All-Star.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch two-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Corey Seager may not have your prototypical shortstop body, but he's proved he can handle the position. Standing at 6 feet.
Steve Cook strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Strasburg is ready. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we've got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
A.J. Pollock is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. first pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Ball,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Skied into straightaway right. Sano has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Zach Greinke will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Troy Tulowitzki leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Oh, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8 from the Minnesota Twins.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The NL leads this one 2-0.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Bryce Harper strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
That's a
and
ball.
He takes this one high, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
The 2-1 on its way. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball inside.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down and he's not missing by much, but he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
Here's the 3-1. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Buster Posey stands in following an RBI single his first time through. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what?
You bet he does.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Michael Pineda will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the National League, number 35, Michael Pineda.
Ender Inciarte will get a second crack
Leading
at
off
it
the
here.
fourth
He
for the
flied out
American
to lead
League.
off the ball game.
Left fielder, number 11.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager is up with it. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, you know, he knew who he had running down the line right there, so he had to try to hurry the throw. But in hindsight, I think he had a little bit more time than even he thought, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Nope,
Righty
that's a
against
ball.
righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Tap fouled at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
No one out with a runner at second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pollock. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here, and that'll move the guy up to third now with one out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Miguel Sano stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Ball 1.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and one out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Eric Hosmer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
One 0 count. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollock, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking, and he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here it is on 3-0. High and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the American League moves out in front now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu.
Designated hitter.
As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Three runs already home here. Strike three, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's a lead for the American League, 3-2. Sonny Gray is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
League, number 54, Sonny Gray.
Leading off the inning, Elmer Colon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
In there, strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And good contact there, as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far, and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
A.J. Pollock is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
No, foul ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count
Down
1
and
and 2.
away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
1 out and a runner on third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Sano is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Designated hitter.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch.
Yeah!
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Throw to the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full. The American Leaguers on top, 3-2. Joe Ross will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 41, Joe Ross.
As Troy Tulowitzki digs in, you can still consider him one of the best all-around shortstops in the game.
Yeah, when you look at his range, his instincts, his incredible arm strength, that makes him a Gold Glover. But in his career, with a batting average with just a tick under 300, it's also his bat that's been just as reliable as his glove.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tulo was also an amazing athlete at Fremont High School in California as well. He hit .517 as a senior playing baseball, and then was league MVP playing basketball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, and in college, Tulo started 3 seasons at Long Beach State where he was named the best defensive shortstop in the conference. That, along with his power bat and his large frame, well, it's no mystery why he was drafted 7th overall by the Rockies in 2005.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
To first, gloved by Adams, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the American League 3 and the National League 2. Danny Salazar will be the new pitcher.
For the American League, number 31, Danny Salazar.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Santana has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
So Bryce Harper's dad is an iron worker, and Bryce says he learned how to work from watching him go about his job. Lessons well learned, I think.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Corey Seager. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline.
Nope, that's foul.
But this will get foul for strike 2. Hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 30.
Let's take another look at this one in show motion. That's a great camera shot there. Looking straight down the left field line. And you see him take an inside route to the ball, let those hands stay back, and just spray this thing to the opposite field.
Here's Matt Adams now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3 balls.
He was hoping
1
he'd
strike.
get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Steven Sato will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Steven Sato.
Ender Inciarte will stand in here.
Leading out
0
for
for
the
2
American
with a
League.
run scored so
Left
far.
fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And he'll start
Ball
the
that's
inning with a
outside.
pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Ball.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Weak roller right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 27,
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Miguel Sano. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The AL leads it 3-2. Harold Callahan will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Harold Callahan.
There is Buster Posey. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Elmer Colon is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
In now, Elmer Colon. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Sano moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the American League 3 and the National League 2. A.J. Fizzler is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
A.J. Fizzler.
Tim Peniagua is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Steven Sung will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit hard to short. Seager over to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Luis Carrasco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Luis Carrasco.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's a lead for the American League, 3-2. Tim Peniagua will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 29.
Steven Sung is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Base, number 32, Steven Sung.
David Robertson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
David Robertson.
Leading off the inning,
Leading off for the National League.
and they'll need him to get something
baseman.
going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit to short. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Center fielder number 14.
Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25. Gregory Polanco.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it.
He's out.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Devin Mesoraco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
And that misses, ball 1. Robertson pauses. Here it comes on 1-0.
2-0.
Up top, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Ball
3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the American League 3 and the National League 2. Gregory Polanco will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 25, Gregory
James Jung will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
James Jung.
And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Troy Tulowitzki.
To short, hit hard. Seager scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, Center fielder,
Danny Santana will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The AL out in front here, 3-2. Wade Davis is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
17, Wade Davis.
Christian Yelich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Christian Yelich.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a line drive to short, but caught out there by Tulowitzki. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8. Jermaine Lester will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
7, Jermaine Lester.
This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Steven Cortez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Steven Cortez.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
This all gets back to footwork here. Catchers are usually not the fastest guys around, but the good ones do have one thing going for them, and that's a quick setup behind the plate. And this guy's dead to rights here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Speared on the dive. It's in time.
Whew, no problem.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more of this midsummer classic right after this. Christian Yelich will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 21, Christian
Steven Cortez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Steven Cortez.
Sean Alvarez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Addison Russell is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Russell.
J.D. Martinez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The second baseman, number 27.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Carlos Gomez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Carlos Gomez.
And that misses inside 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Polanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The American Leaguers on top, 3-2. J.D. Martinez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 28.
Robinson Cano will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Base, number 22, Robinson Cano.
Carlos Gomez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now pitching for the American League.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Nick Hundley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nick Hundley.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Nope.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Chapman has the target. 2-1 on its way. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is taken for ball four. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, guys. That is a great at-bat to start off an inning. You got a guy out there on the mound burning through pitch after pitch, just trying to finish this guy off, and he never could do it.
Michael Conforto comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at one.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
That's a ball.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Up next for the National League.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Elmer Colon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And a change-up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Steve Cook gets a chance here with the tying run at second and the potential winning run at first with 1 away.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter right here, you just got to keep it simple and try to get that tying run. On the mound, you've got to remember that you're just 1 ground ball away from escaping with the win.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Up high, 2-1 now.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
25, Gregory Polanco.
So coming to the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second.
Oh, you got to love it, Matt. I mean, this has been a hard-fought game that comes down to this.
And lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Oh, here's a hard hit ball. That'll get down into left center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
You know, he's up there just hoping to get the tying run home. But instead, he does it one better by getting the winning run home as well.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all three of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The National League comes out on top 4-3. Good night from Milwaukee.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the American League, 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.